What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cracker Hunters. I'm Carolina Hitman.
I'm Otis.
And we're continuing our Tournament of Power. And today we got the match results for the previous 4 videos that we released last week. So, what were we about to say?
Oh, I was about to say I'm a little unhappy with one of them, but that's it.
Okay. But it's still a logical choice.
I don't know.
It could have went either way, honestly.
I think you were right when you mentioned in the comments that it's kind of a coin flip.
It really is.
And I think a lot of bias came in with that one too.
I don't think
not towards you or me, but I think towards like just the Predator versus the Creeper kind of deal.
Which that's the first match for the week. Our first match we're going to talk about. Well, bring the results in. And so it was the Wolf Predator versus the Creeper, and the Creeper's from Jeepers Creepers. And
the Wolf Predator won.
Yes, the Wolf Predator won.
Maybe if it would have been like the OG Predator, the Jungle Hunter.
Yeah, he would have stood better chance. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't think the.
Oh, the Creeper would have killed the OG.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that he would have stood a chance, or even against the
City Hunter. Yeah, even the City Hunter, he'd have mowed him down.
Yeah.
That's just think because
honestly, I think he would kill every single one of the Predators except for maybe the Wolf Predator.
Maybe, yeah, exactly.
And you had really good points with that though.
And like we said, it was really a coin toss because both of these characters are really powerful. And it really could have went either way.
I think a lot of it might just be the popularity fact.
And that may be it. But the fact that I think that really tipped everything over was the fact that I used the Wolf Predator. That's probably the thing that tipped everything in the Wolf Predator's favor.
You know, it's funny, for as much as you hate that movie.
I know, but it's
you talk about it a lot.
I don't talk about the movie. I talk about the Wolf Predator. He deserves.
And the Pred Alien.
Yeah. Well, the Pred Alien, he's all right, but the Wolf Predator is the highlight of that movie.
Yeah.
All right. So our second match was Pinhead versus the Entity, and the Entity was the creature from It Follows.
Yeah.
And to nobody's surprise,
well, it's the STD.
Yeah, sexually transmitted demon. And to nobody's surprise, Pinhead won.
Well, we had one. We had a good debate with Mr. Cockrell, Jacob Cockrell, where it was like, okay, well, you know, Pinhead would just trap the Entity. Yeah, and then they would live happily ever after.
Yeah.
In hell.
In hell, yes. All right, so our third match for the week was Michael Myers versus Ghostface. And
we're not using the two versions. We weren't using the two versions. We were just using Billy Loomis.
Right.
As Ghostface.
And to no one's surprise, it's like the landslide of the week, and that was Michael Myers won this match. It was too much. Even though with the prep time is the only thing that gave Ghostface a fighting chance.
And his understanding of the horror movie genre.
Yeah, that's what I meant by the prep time. And that's the only thing that even made this remotely, well, it really didn't make it a match because everybody chose Michael Myers.
Now,
everybody.
This is why we have weight limits and weight classes in like boxing and UFC. Because, you know, you got this 7 foot tall guy versus who's probably about, what, 260 pounds?
Probably.
Versus
the frat boy.
Yeah, versus 5'9", 5'10", 180-pound guy.
Yeah, some frat boy.
It's just,
it was no surprise.
Well, remember in the movie he was only in high school.
Right, so it was nobody's surprise that Michael Myers won this.
Yeah, I just picked him up and pinned him to a wall with a butcher knife.
And that's basically probably how that would have went too. Yeah. So our final match for the week was the Terminator versus the Pred Alien.
T-800 Terminator.
Yeah, so we used Arnold Schwarzenegger's version from the very first movie, and the Pred Alien is the hybrid of the Xenomorph and Predator from AVP.
Requiem.
Yeah, Requiem. Ugh. But surprisingly, it was a pretty even match. I had to count them up twice just to make sure. It's actually pretty even, and it went towards the T-800.
Wise choice, by the way.
It really was. And don't get me wrong, it wouldn't have been easy, but it's just the fact that the Terminator has the targeting systems, it's so strong, and people were trying to say it's slow.
And I forgot to mention too, it's also a learning computer.
Right.
You know, I mentioned that in the comment, but you know, it is a learning computer, so it'll figure out a way to beat it.
And the thing is people were trying to say, like, because I post these matches on my Facebook groups to help some more votes and everything, but people were trying to say the T-800 is slow. And I'm like, did they forget when Kyle and Sarah were driving in reverse 30 miles an hour that the T-800 ran him down? Yeah, that ran him down.
Out of the club, the T-800 came in and was like punching through the windshield.
Yeah, so I'm like, the T-800 is not slow. Don't get me wrong, like the Pred Alien's faster as far as, you know, like
just agility.
Yeah, agility and far as speed, being able to zigzag and stuff. I don't think
that's agility.
Okay, thank you. But I think the T-800's targeting systems and everything like that would have
can compensate.
Can compensate for that.
But there's also another too. I mean, I know you don't like the movie, but I mean, if you look at like Terminator Salvation, you know, the T-800 can take M203 grenade explosion right at its chest.
And
not only that, but the grenade explosion in molten metal falling on him, you know, and still be fighting.
And that's the thing about the T-800, like you have to destroy the entire chip before it's even disabled. Right. You have to destroy that because it can keep coming.
Yeah, you have to destroy the entire skeleton.
It's basically a robotic zombie. That's basically it.
Yeah, you got to kill the whole thing.
Yeah. All right, so this week's match, we got a good one. I know I know Anubis has been excited for this one.
Hey, these are some of my favorite horror characters. I don't know about the first one, but the big dog. He's a big dog human in this one.
Yeah, and I think they'll make it. One of these guys will make it out the first round, but I don't think they'll make it out the second round. But they're still horror icons, so I had to put them in here.
Right.
So sorry. Do you want to introduce them?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Well, I'll go ahead.
Okay, so the first match on this one, I guess it would be the first one is Hannibal Lecter from, of course, you know, the Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, and Red Dragon, Hannibal Rising. He's going to be one of the fighters in this one. Of course, you know, I mean, I don't know. Is that
okay, so you're doing it wrong. Name the people, then we'll go into detail about them. Because I'm posting pictures up for them, and you're going into a big detailed ass thing, stretching the picture out.
All right, let's try this again.
Yeah, so anyways, you want to introduce them again?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hannibal Lecter versus Otis from The Devil's Rejects.
All right, that's better. But yeah, so now you can go into detail about
Devil's Rejects and House of 1,000 Corpses.
Yes. So of course, anybody who's coming to their tournament fresh, just checking it out. We don't have
no rules in this.
Yeah. Whatever they bring to the table, whether it's their specialty weapons or whatever, that's what they're allowed to use in this tournament. So, who do you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about Otis.
Otis, okay. So, as Anubis mentioned, Otis is from The Devil's Rejects
and House of 1,000 Corpses.
Yes.
Of course, House of 1,000 Corpses didn't really make that much sense.
It did. I think they were just like shock value type thing. It wasn't really like a plot or anything.
Torture porn, something like that.
Because there was really no plot in that movie at all. All right, so I'm gonna let you, because I know Otis, you really like that movie, and so do I. But I'm gonna let you kick off Otis.
Well,
first.
I met Sid Haig.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's
that was
awesome.
pretty awesome.
So,
he played Captain Spaulding, the clown.
Okay. So
he cussed me out when I got his signature.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Dude, it was awesome.
Oh, okay.
The guy behind me was like, "Cuss me out too, man."
All right, so I'm gonna let you kick it off with Otis.
But okay, Otis. He's like the brother of what was her name? Cheryl Moon Zombie's character.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. I'll think of it here in a minute. But he was her brother in the House of 1,000 Corpses and Devil Rejects movie. And of course, he's a necrophiliac, which is really weird. Not about it was in this match we got a necrophiliac versus a cannibal.
Right, which is a weird combination.
Yeah. So, but you can see that he's not stupid. He knows how to kind of physically break people down. And he is proficient at torturing, and he has no remorse.
None. Like he is a sociopath. That's what I think. The sociopath is the one with no remorse.
I honestly think he's a little bit worse than all sociopath or psychopaths.
Right.
I think he's worse than all.
Well, I'm just saying by him having no remorse and I think he's more of a sociopath than a psychopath.
I think almost he's based off of more of like in real life the Ed Gein character.
Either that
or the Ed Gein person.
Yeah, either him or Ted Bundy or one of those guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'd say probably a combination of both.
Right.
Honestly, yeah.
With the whole necrophilia and kind of thing like that. That's the kind of person that Otis is. But you also see he's not afraid to use weapons.
No, and like you said, he's not dumb. He's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, he is. He's not dumb.
No.
By no means, because he's killed I don't know how many people.
Yeah, because as a serial killer, to get away with that many murders, you got to be pretty smart.
And didn't get caught until later.
Right.
Like later in his life, kind of deal. You can see he's been doing this for a long time.
A very long time.
Yeah, because there's bodies everywhere in the house.
Yeah, that's the crazy.
At the introduction of the Devil's Rejects, you see him. There's 4 dead people around him.
Right. He's sleeping in a bed with a dead. Yeah, exactly. Like this dude has no conscience. Nothing. Like none. Then it's just numb and he enjoys killing too.
Oh yeah.
Like that's the thing.
Oh
like,
no, he just loves breaking people down.
And he enjoys killing too though.
And torturing.
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything. Yeah.
All of the above, he enjoys it.
Yes. So we'll get into detail as far as the verses, but you got any more points?
Honestly, we only see him in 2 movies.
Oh, that's true.
And House of a Thousand Corpses really doesn't give like a background or anything like that on any of them. So I guess we're just going to use the Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, that's what I think so too.
He's one of the main actors, main characters in that movie. You got Otis, Captain Spaulding, and what was Cheryl Moon's character?
It's been a long time since I said it. But anyways, all right. So you ready to move on to the other?
Baby. That's what it was. Baby. That was her name.
Oh, okay. All right. So you ready to move on to the other guy?
Oh, Hannibal Lecter.
All right. So we're moving on to Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, this is kind of both of our dudes.
Yeah. So Hannibal Lecter is the character from Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Rising.
Hannibal, and Red Dragon.
Yes.
Which were awesome.
Yes, they were. So Hannibal Lecter, like. This guy is one of the most intelligent people in this tournament. Like, he is so smart. Like, he was able to fool his own psychiatrist.
No, not just that, but as a child, we read in Hannibal Rising.
That psychiatrist, he was able to fool his own.
No, he did that too.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. What was the guy that he cut his face up and made him eat it?
Oh, Mason Verger.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
But
anyways.
No, he deserved it. In the books, anyway. Not so. I don't know about the movie, but in the books, he deserved every bit of it. Everything that Hannibal put him through, he deserved it. But even as a child, Hannibal could figure out the height of something just by using mathematics and a shadow. He figured out, in the time of day, he could figure out how tall his tower was. That was in Hannibal Rising, and you're talking about an 8-year-old child.
Right. So he's a genius.
Yeah, he's a genius level. He has a PhD in the medical field.
Right, and I think psychology too. Wasn't it?
Psychology also. So, Dr. Hannibal Lecter, I guess we could say.
Yes.
And they picked the perfect person to play him.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, whatever his name is.
Both times. In the TV show and in
the movies. I actually like him better in the TV.
Mads Mikkelsen?
Yes, I actually like him better in the TV show.
Yeah, which he was. He's such perfect for the role.
He was.
And Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins. That's what it was.
Anthony Hopkins.
Because he only had like 8 minutes. What was it, like 8 minutes of screen time and won an Oscar for it.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah. He only had like 8 minutes of screen time.
Not only that, he didn't blink once during the whole movie.
But the thing is, the only disadvantage I see as far as Hannibal Lecter is he doesn't really use weapons. Like
that is false. Remember, he is efficient in keto.
Oh, that's right. So he actually knows martial arts. You're right about that.
Remember, Lady Murasaki trained him on the ways of the samurai.
Right, that's right. Okay, I forgot about that. I apologize.
Which we saw in Hannibal Rising.
Right.
So, not only that, but he has an intricate knowledge of
anatomy.
All of your weak spots.
Yes. So he is good at picking out a place to stab you, to actually completely disable you, to where he can take his time and enjoy the kill and the meal afterwards.
Does he enjoy the kill though?
I would think so, because
I honestly think it's like almost a necessity for him.
Well, I don't know, man. I think he enjoys the kill.
I think what it is, honestly, I think it's not like he enjoys it. It just has to be done.
I don't know, man. I think he enjoys it because to kill that many people, you kind of have to enjoy it.
They were all kind of assholes.
I'm not debating that, but when killing that many people, you still have to have some kind of joy you get some joy out of killing these guys. You can't just kill them for nothing. You get some joy out of it. And then, like I said, his joy may be the specialty meal he cooks after he murders and slices them up.
And the funny thing too, in Red Dragon, he was talking to Will Graham after he was stabbed him a few times. Mm-hmm. He's like, you're a good guy. I like you. You have a lot of courage. I think I'm going to eat your heart.
Yeah, see.
It's like, dude, you're awesome.
I agree. All right, so I don't really have any more points because this one's going to be a pretty short one. So, you ready to go on to the debate part?
Yeah.
All right, let's go on to the debate. Moving on to the debate. Now, who do you think has the advantage in this match?
Honestly, I think it's almost a little bit equal, but when it comes to intelligence, Hannibal Lecter has it by a landslide.
Oh yeah,
But when it comes to savagery, Otis has it.
I don't know, man.
And I honestly think that Hannibal Lecter would find it wonderful to kill Otis.
Oh yeah, like that would be a challenge for him. Like
no, not just a challenge. I think he would enjoy it. Like you said,
true.
He would enjoy killing that guy.
And I think too, man, for Hannibal Lecter, the main thing is, like you said, the intelligence. He is so smart. I hate to say it, but Otis is kind of outclassed because he's so smart. It's really nothing that Otis could probably bring to the table that would really surprise Hannibal Lecter at all.
And we also think too that Hannibal Lecter, he's a survivor.
Oh yeah. Like he survived many attempts by the FBI, Interpol, all those guys trying.
Even as a child, he survived 3 years in a cabin during World War II.
But for me, I think it's more impressive, that's impressive, by the way. I think it's more impressive for him being able to avoid capture by Interpol, the FBI, all these major agencies who are dedicated to catching him. He was able to avoid them for so long.
I honestly think that's child's play compared to when he was a child, because he was right in the middle of the Nazis and the Russians.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
He was right in the middle of that.
Yeah, that's
he
fair
survived that. None of his family did, but he did.
So yeah, and that's like I said. I don't think Otis. Don't get me wrong. Otis, he can use weapons too, but like you said with the keto, he knows. Hannibal Lecter knows martial arts, so it's not like.
Thank you, Lady Morisaki.
Yeah, so it's not like he's going to be able to just overpower him, because let's be honest, Otis is not that much bigger than Hannibal Lecter. He's
no, they're about the same.
Yeah,
they're about the same size, and we're not looking at the movie version. Go by the TV show version of Hannibal. Yeah, that's more of a description of Hannibal.
Exactly, and I think so too. I think the Silence of the Lamb was later on in the years where he's a little bit older and everything like that. I prefer use
Red Dragon. Let's go with the Red Dragon.
The Red Dragon or the TV show.
Well, that's where it started.
Yeah, so I think that gives us an idea of more about his character, and how intelligent, how ruthless he is, because he's leading that guy on the entire time.
Oh yeah.
Like the dude cop, he's looking for Hannibal, and Hannibal knows he's looking for him and leading him on the entire time.
Oh, it's so awesome too.
And it is, and like I said, that's why I think for me, Otis really doesn't have any advantage that can really even bring anything to the table to take out Hannibal Lecter at all.
Yeah, I honestly think Hannibal's got this one, because you're looking. Let's go with real world characters that these people are based off of. You got Ed Gein, Ted Bundy, right?
Right.
Ted Bundy is the only one that's got a genius level IQ, and that would be for Otis. Now, you looking at Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal Lecter is Jack the Ripper, Jeffrey Dahmer, and honestly, I would say also Jack the Ripper too.
Right. Well, not even you mentioned Jack the Ripper. You already said that. No,
I'm saying for both of them.
Oh,
Jack the Ripper is
But I think the genius level IQ is more towards Hannibal than Otis. Otis is not that smart. I'm not saying he's dumb, but he is nowhere on the level of Hannibal Lecter.
He was also one of the most wanted too in Texas.
And that's true, but they were just mowing. They got away because they were just killing people. And
they weren't serial killers.
Yes, they were.
No, serial killers. There's a pattern. With Otis, it was more of a mass murderer. He just killed
okay. No, that's fair enough. I got you.
He didn't just kill blondes or something like that. He just killed people.
Fuck it, y'all are gonna die.
Yeah.
And that's for me. Okay. So you ready to go on to our picks for the week, or do you have any other things?
Honestly, I think that this one's kind of lopsided.
It really is, but I had to put somebody up against him. So hey. But you ready to make our picks?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
All right. So who's your pick for the week? Kraken Hunters picks for the week, everybody.
It's Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, mine too. Hannibal Lecter's got this. There's really nothing. Like I said, even though Otis is strong, he's savage, and he has no remorse, he's going up against somebody who doesn't have any remorse, who's just as savage as it may not far as just physical violence, but he's just as savage as far as he made a dude eat his own brain.
No, he made a dude eat his own leg while he was coherent.
He made a dude eat his own face while he was drugged.
Yeah.
So I mean, even the savagery department, Hannibal Lecter owns it.
I don't know if I would call it savage. I would call it more.
No, that's savage. I'm sorry, that's savagery.
No, fuck that guy.
When you make a dude eat his own face and or brain, that's savage. I'm sorry.
Those guys deserved it.
I'm not denying they didn't deserve it, but it's still savage. It doesn't make it any less savage.
No, I mean, if you read the books, you'll realize why those guys deserve it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Fuck those guys.
And I'm not disagreeing, but I'm just saying that's still savage to make a dude eat his own face, like feeding it to him. That's savage.
Well, no, he didn't feed it to him. He ate his own nose.
No.
Hannibal Lecter may have just been like, "Hey, dude, why don't you
he convinced him to slice his own face up. No, he didn't make him eat his own face. He made him slice his own face up.
No, he ate it too.
Oh, that's what he did. Yeah, you're right. So I just don't see.
He ate his nose.
Right. I just don't see anything that Otis can bring to the table, because I'm gonna be honest with you, even though he's Hannibal Lecter is not supernatural, his intelligence and everything is
kind of supernatural.
It really is, because he is that smart. Like I said,
remember in the movie Hannibal when he killed that guy with one stab?
Oh yeah,
dude, he hit his he hit him right here in the pelvis. It was his iliac artery.
Right.
Dude, man, it gushed. Like, dude, that guy was dead in seconds.
So like I said, we know there's really nothing that Otis can bring to the table to me that will match this up with Hannibal. That's just me. So
I think there's only one thing that Otis can do is shoot Hannibal.
That's it. But again, Hannibal's smart enough to know. Because again, it's not like he's not been shot at before, and he still lived.
Oh yeah, I mean,
let's be honest. Yeah, exactly.
And plus, he could probably just fix himself. You know, he is a doctor.
Exactly.
A medical doctor at that.
Yes.
I mean, he is kind of like Jack the Ripper.
He really is,
Jeffrey
man.
Dahmer and Ed Gein, all of them.
He's
like all the world's worst serial killers put into one person.
And that's scary, by the way. That's what makes that character. That's why he's in this tournament, because that's what makes him so horrific.
But the thing is, too, is he doesn't just kill random people. He kills bad people.
I think he kills good people, too. Sometimes
Name one.
I don't know. I don't have anybody to name.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't kill bad. He doesn't kill good people.
Fair enough.
As long as you're not rude to him. Just don't be rude to him. You're fine.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody, you got our picks for the week. Hannibal. All right. So thank you for joining this week. God, man, I'm stuttering a little bit today.
What's the matter with you?
I don't even know. I only drunk one beer. I ain't even drunk. And then I apologize, everybody.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I need to drink more. But thanks everybody for joining us this week. Thank you for joining Cracker Hunters. Don't forget to like us.
Oh, hey, Will, this hat's for you, by the way. I'm just joking. I'm just playing.
What was this team? Was it the Angels?
Oh, yeah, Anaheim. That's right,
really, Will? That's your team?
Hey, man, they got Albert Pujols. And plus, they had a movie based off of him, so that's not bad.
That team sucks. Okay, let's just be honest. The Mariners are better than them. Not now.
Anymore.
Yeah, not now. Yeah, not now. I'm just kidding, but Will, I don't even know much about baseball. But anyways, we thank y'all for joining us, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification to get notified of our future videos. I'm Carolina Hitman.
I'm Otis.
Thank y'all for joining Cracker Hunters. See you next time. Peace.